What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So earlier today I uploaded a video where we were covering some new information dropped by Miller, which is always very interesting, alongside more stuff regarding Hawkeye. So if you haven't checked that out, definitely check that out. But then after I uploaded that video, we got a brand new patch, which is patch version 1.4.1, which includes new minor artifacts, the ability to replay Kate's harm room, and some stability improvements. So what we're going to be doing is covering the new features as well that have been added into this patch, because, well, it does seem very interesting, and I'm guessing this was the final update that the devs did actually tease on their last live stream. So this is some very interesting stuff, to say the least. Now, as always, let's crush 10 likes. Go ahead and click that big red subscribe button below if you haven't already, and let's dive into this information. So version 1.4.1, these are the new features that have been added. So first of all, what we do have is new minor artifacts that have been introduced. So you have 2 ISO 8s and 2 Norn stones to basically keep you warm during winter, as it literally says itself. Then you have that the new ISOs have a chance of dropping from drop zones, while all of the new minor artifacts have a chance of dropping from DNA chests and from the first completion of the Super Adaptoid fight, which is really good. Again, just makes it a little bit more easier to get. I did actually think this would come with a new upgrade, essentially, right, in terms of that power level cap, but I'm guessing that would be in the next update, which of course is going to be with Hawkeye. Now, it does go a little bit more in depth, so it does say Cosmic Infused ISO 8, which is a new reactive supernova perk which causes an explosion upon taking damage. Then you have the ISO 8 of Cosmic Affinity, which says new reactive cosmic surge perk, which gives a cosmic buff upon taking damage. And then you got the Norn Stone of the Wasteland, which is a new lethal cosmic surge perk, which gives a cosmic buff upon killing an enemy. And then it goes a little bit more in depth with Norn Stone of Cosmic Nullification, which says new vital cosmetic aura, cosmic aura and cosmic protection perks, which gives a cosmic buff when reviving allies and grants a passive cosmic resistance buff respectively. So that's interesting. And then it says for the Reassemble campaign and Avengers initiative, what we do have is that Kate Bishop's harm room can now be replayed. I know that was something that a lot of people were actually, requesting since the launch of that DLC. It says they fixed an issue on Little Hits where during the vault sequence an activation panel would be inaccessible. Elevators now function correctly after initiating a checkpoint reload. They also fixed an issue where the war table did not open up if players closed the objectives menu before completing the track mission tutorial. What's interesting now, a new feature, is that enemies now spawn correctly during the secret objectives of Secrets Within. More improved stability on entering the chamber after the Warbot battle in Family Reunion. Again, this is all with, of course, Kate Bishop's DLC. And when it says that the to be continued text prompt now displays correctly, and at the end of Masks, which is another mission, a second unmoving Kate no longer appears and stands in the middle of the room. Now, they go with a little bit more in depth. So for example, the art and animation saying Kate's interaction with Thor's hammer now has audio. I never actually tested that myself, to be completely honest with you. Other than that, increased music basically through the Gets fight. Kate's arrows now display properly on multiple costumes. Again, not something I've actually had an issue with, just because I've not actually changed costumes with that character. But nonetheless, these are all things that have been tweaked and implemented. And then it goes a bit more with fixed issues with, again, Kate's explosive arrows. Apparently they didn't have that path line, etc. And then it goes to minor audio improvements. So this is interesting, but overall it says gear, challenges and rewards added a new minor, added new minor artifacts mentioned in the new features section. Mega hives are now properly reward basically exotic gears for Kate, and that's basically what it says. So like I said, their quote unquote was that these 2 ISO 8s and 2 norm stones to keep you warm during the winter. This is going to be interesting to just mix and match, of course, with Kate Bishop's DLC and Kate as a DLC character as a whole. It is definitely safe to say it's one of those characters where there is a lot of variety in terms of if you're maining that character or what type of team you have as a whole whenever you go into certain missions. So I still feel with Kate it pretty much is just mix and match. No one really knows whether you're going for a ranged attack or of course melee attack, which one you want to improve on, but this is all interesting to say the least. But like I said, I did actually think that this was finally going to be it, right, when we can increase that power level cap, but we'll have to wait and see. But we know that initially the power level cap went to an insane number, because if you don't remember, a while back there was this post, right, for I believe like a game designer for this game who worked on it, and they were able to basically post their portfolio, and we saw the old menu screens and so forth, and like the power levels were insane. We're literally talking, on the top of my head if I can remember, like 800s to even 900s off a power level, maybe a little bit below that, could have been in the 700s, I can't remember exactly, but it was definitely within those 3 figures. And I mean, either way, those were big numbers. Can you imagine having a power level cap of that, and also to take into consideration the damage that you could do with some characters as well on just a 150 power level, right? So I mean, interesting stuff to say the least. So let me know what you think on this in the comments below. Like I said at the start of the video, we did upload another video earlier today where Miller has been digging through the files. Funny enough, he was digging through the old update notes, which is of Kate Bishop's DLC, so now he has even more work with, of course, this patch. We don't know if he'll be able to dig and find some more info in this, but nonetheless, what he found was really interesting regarding the future of this game in terms of villains as well. And then on top of that, we basically were taking a look at Hawkeye's gameplay, and most importantly, a takedown that is performed that he does. I don't know if it happens all the time, but basically it was captured by somebody when, of course, you're doing that Kate Bishop mission where you have Hawkeye basically alongside you in battle, which by the way was really cool. So in that video I was actually mentioning you know, what this final update before, you know, they basically go on holidays could be, and well, this is quite literally that update. I'm guessing anyway, considering what Christmas is like next week, right, which is crazy. So we're probably not going to get anything now until, of course, January, but we'll have to wait and see how that goes down with Hawkeye's DLC. But guys, I'll see you in the next video. Till then, as always, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and until the next one, adios amigos.